Have you ever wondered who the true leader is among the hundreds of yokai in the Hyakki Yagyō? Legend has it that there is indeed a yokai said to be their leader. This yokai is also infamous for its shamelessness. Not only does he crash parties and feast at restaurants uninvited, but he also boldly moves into people's homes and refuses to leave. In today's video, we'll be diving into the legend of this shameless yokai to uncover its true identity. I'm Mr. Yao, and welcome to the Legend Yokai channel. Here, I explore famous yokai and urban legends. If you're into these topics, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. The legend of Hyakki Yagyō is deeply rooted in Japanese folklore. It is a grand parade made up of hundreds of yokai. Among these yokai, many possess incredible strength, including the three great yokai of Japanese mythology: Doji, the Great Tengu, and Tamamo-no-me. But did you know? According to legend, the one who leads this massive horde of yokai is not any of the three great yokai. Instead, it is a yokai known as Nurarihyon, who serves as the leader of the Hyakki Yagyō. If Nurarihyon is the leader of the Hyakki Yagyō, does that mean he is immensely powerful? Nurarihyon is indeed strong, but not in the way Doji is, with overwhelming physical strength. Instead, his power lies in his ability to make yokai unconsciously obey his commands. Nurarihyon is a mysterious and powerful yokai commonly found in legends across Japan. As the saying goes, appearances can be deceiving, and Nurarihyon is the perfect example of this. At first glance, he appears to be kind and approachable. He has an elongated, gourd-shaped head, a shriveled and wrinkled face that resembles that of an elderly man, and he dresses in elegant, noble attire, typically a luxurious silk kimono. His demeanor is calm and refined, much like that of a seasoned gentleman. However, his hobbies are completely at odds with his status as the leader of the Hyakki Yagyō. Nurarihyon's favorite pastime is sneaking into restaurants or people's homes to feast for free. After enjoying his meal, he takes a leisurely puff from his pipe and vanishes without a trace, without ever paying the bill. The earliest records of Nurarihyon date back to Edo period yokai, picture scrolls, and Hyakki Yagyō Emaki. He is not a traditional evil spirit, but rather an enigmatic and unpredictable uninvited guest. According to legend, at dusk, Nurarihyon silently slips into the mansions of the wealthy. Without hesitation, he sits in the place of honor, drinking tea and smoking as if he were the master of the house. When the real homeowner discovers him, Nurarihyon does not flee. Instead, he responds with an air of authority, questioning, "Why are you disturbing me?" This absurd behavior has made him the ultimate symbol of shamelessness. Some stories even claim that certain homeowners, upon seeing him, do not attempt to drive him away. Instead, they offer him food. And once Nurarihyon leaves, they mysteriously have no memory of his visit. This has led to speculation that Nurarihyon possesses a mind-controlling ability, allowing him to erase people's recollections of his presence. Nurarihyon's name itself is quite intriguing. In Japanese, Nurari means slippery or elusive, while Hyon conveys a sense of mystery or unpredictability. Together, the name describes an entity that is elusive, unbound by rules, and impossible to capture, perfectly matching Nurarihyon's nature. In Okayama Prefecture, some legends associate Nurarihyon with the Wumi Bozu, another well-known yokai. In these local tales, Nurarihyon is depicted as a spherical marine creature, about the size of a human head, floating in the Seto Inland Sea. When fishermen try to catch it, the sphere sinks just out of reach, only to resurface moments later, as if mocking them. Wumi Bozu itself is a famous yokai with its own eerie legends. If you're interested in learning more, let me know in the comments. If there's enough demand, I'll make a video dedicated to it. Nurarihyon is an exceptionally charismatic yokai. Unlike others that rely on brute force to attack humans, he instead commands with intelligence, influence, and an air of mystery. In some Edo period accounts, Nurarihyon was even used as a metaphor for powerful figures who manipulate politics from behind the scenes. Because of his ability to make others obey him without question, people likened him to politicians or merchants who skillfully manipulate public perception and control others through persuasion. In the late Showa era, Nurarihyon regained popularity through the yokai illustration books of Shigeru Mizuki and Ariful Misato. In the third season of the anime Gegege no Kitaro, he appears as a villain, considering Kitaro his archenemy, and even proclaiming himself as the boss. This portrayal played a significant role in solidifying Nurarihyon's image as the leader of yokai. In recent years, the most well-known adaptation of Nurarihyon's legend is undoubtedly the anime Nurarihyon no Mago. This series not only portrays Nurarihyon as a dignified and enigmatic yokai leader, but also delves deeply into his role and responsibilities as the master of the Hyakki Yagyō. Nurarihyon no Mago reinterprets Nurarihyon from a modern perspective, adding more depth and complexity to his character. He is not only a leader revered by yokai, but also a legendary figure who embodies both wisdom and power. Through this anime, Nurarihyon evolves from the uninvited guest of folklore into a charismatic and dignified yokai king, further cementing his place in Japanese yokai culture. In modern Japan, Nurarihyon's influence has even extended into workplace culture, giving rise to an amusing nickname, Company Nurarihyon. This term refers to middle-aged office workers who, much like the yokai himself, show up uninvited at company gatherings, indulging in food and drinks without hesitation. They seamlessly blend into the event, acting as if they were rightfully invited guests. This humorous comparison not only highlights the continued presence of Nurarihyon's legend in modern society, but also reflects Japan's workplace dynamics and unspoken social rules. From an ancient folklore yokai to an anime leader of the Hyakki Yagyō, and even a modern-day office freeloader, Nurarihyon has constantly evolved, adapting to new cultural contexts. He is both a mysterious yokai and a reflection of human nature, reminding us to stay vigilant while also embracing humor in dealing with unexpected guests. So, in the end, do you see Nurarihyon as a wise leader or simply a shameless freeloader? If you enjoy my channel, please help by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you won't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you next time.